As a member of the public, I have a confession to make.
It's my fault that Britain is one of the worst COVID-affected countries in the world.
As a parent, it's my fault for listening to Boris Johnson when he said that schools were safe and that I should send my child.
Schools are safe.
I should have waited until later the exact same day when he said that schools were increasing infection rates and they should be closed.
It's my fault for taking up Rishi Sunak's Eat Out to Help Out offer and going to restaurants, driving up infection rates by 17%.
As a university student, it's my fault for listening to the government and returning to campus instead of remote learning.
Opening universities is critical,
causing infection rates to rise and leaving me locked down in halls.
It's my fault for going to work when Boris Johnson told me to.
People are going back to the office in huge numbers across our country, and quite right too.
I should have just waited until he U-turned and told me to work from home again.
As a builder, it was my fault that the government decided the luxury flats I was working on were considered essential work and wasn't able to get furloughed.
It's my fault for flying into the UK from another country without being required to be tested or go into quarantine first, something most other countries have done since the beginning of the pandemic.
And as a nurse, it's my fault that the government didn't provide me with adequate PPE, increasing the risk of my catching and spreading the virus.
Now, some people are still going to try to blame the government for how devastated Britain has been by COVID-19.
Those people are being unpatriotic.
If you love Britain, you will blame the British people, never the British government.
So if you're asking why South Korea have had 1,500 deaths and we've had over 100,000...
It's not because their government made better decisions.
It's because the South Korean people are just there, the British people.
Now that's patriotism.